Melon here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watching Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
All right, man. They basically saying, Jaron Boots possibly want to stay at welterweight because the division is weak. So one of my subs, or somebody gave me the idea in the comment section, is that's why Boots want to stay at 147 pounds because the competition is weak and he know he can beat everybody. And I must say, like, once you look at the landscape, even when you look outside the champions, ain't no threats there. I mean, who there? Let's talk about it. Check out the Welterweight Talk playlist. Don't get the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And I feel like it's a lot of truth to what that commenter was saying. Because if you go to 54, you do beat Virgil Ortiz, then what's next? Then do you really got to walk the plank and fight a Fondor because you would have the WC interim title? Then you really got to walk it like you're talking and fight Bud. I don't think he really want to fight those guys, especially after that Karen Jerkachan fight. And kind of some of the excuses that he gave was saying that I was just bored in there and I really wasn't motivated. I tried to get up for this training camp. Fuck you mean you ain't motivated? My thing, some of the excuses that he gave, like, I wasn't motivated. What you ain't motivated, man? If anything, the motivation should have been to knock this guy out to shut people up about that last performance. When dudes start using excuses like that, oh, my ex-button wasn't working. Remember, I already said that when Granddad was dating the cheddar biscuit hole that he met. My ex-button ain't working and shit. Like, nah. He just had a style that y'all couldn't figure out. And that's fine. Some people just, you won. But everybody ain't going to be able to fight that style that he fought. Or have that discipline that Jerkachan or Shizzachan, whatever they call himself. But yeah, he's staying that welterweight because it's weak as hell. Ain't nobody there good. We seen Mario struggle versus Journeyman. I mean, he a journeyman himself, to be honest. And I say that respectfully. Respectfully, I say that shit, man. Really do. Steonis always been asked to me, bro. Like, never seen nothing special about him. I seen Demorme outbox him and got robbed. And Brian Norman Jr., every fight I seen him in, I was not impressed besides the last fight. So maybe he say his best for life. He got the best chance. And the best fight at welterweight, it don't even involve Boots in my opinion. As far as you talking about the champions, it's Steonis and Norman Jr. That's the best firefight that you can get at welterweight. That's the best fight you can make. So to be honest, of course he's staying there because every fight is winnable. Now, you got other guys that's in other divisions that you say, well, they got a winnable fight, but the politics keep them from obtaining those fights. So when the politics stop you from getting those fights, so it's hard. Boots, the politics stopping Boots. You think they would serve you up Mario Barrios, and when you was over there, they didn't serve him up when you was over there. Allegedly, or rumored, that they said you had to sign to Samson Boxing just for a Barrios fight. That didn't make no sense. And ain't no goddamn Mayweather fight or Canelo fight or nothing like that. So they really ain't gonna give it to you. You heard people say, well, PBC said they willing to do the Barrios and then this fight. If that's the case, then why Eddie Hearn negotiating Conor Ben and Barrios? And why they talk about fighting Manny Pacquiao? That's hogwash. That's exactly what that is. That's hogwash, my brother. And then Norman Jr., like, you really think Top Rank in which stage stable is in the transition, honestly, moving on from Shakur, moving on from Keyshawn, possibly moving on from Lomachenko, moving on from Tyson Fury, possibly. And then on top of that, now you anyway is mostly doing this thing internationally. So when you look at all that, he doing this thing internationally, and you look at what's there, it's nothing but young fighters. So Top Rank is turning up, is in a transition. They try to build more stars. They got Munguia, fuck with Oscar saying. Fuck what Oscar saying, right? Because Munguia fighting this Saturday, which is the 14th. He fighting on ESPN. ESPN Plus versus a guy I don't know per usual, but nonetheless. But yeah. So, but yeah, of course he's staying there because all the fights not easy to make. They should be because ain't nobody no superstar there. But But be honest with you, yeah, you go to 54, it's trouble. It's tough fight after tough fight. Why not hide out at 147 pounds? You know, try to get these welterweight fights going. If you don't get them, just say these guys don't want to fight, and let them beat each other up at 54, and then just scoop in there and just get the fights that you want. Of course he's staying there because it's a less dangerous zone. 54 is a danger zone. Especially you throw crazy ass Jamel back in there, which these niggas refuse to move up and want to conquer another weight class. That's crazy to me. You got down there put a pistol to these niggas' head for them to move up and weight. You know, Lubin's still there. Conwell just interviewed on Fight Hype. He'll tough out. So I mean, you got depth there. Fondor, Crawford, Marzaliev, Dream Mob, Chuck, Virgil Ortiz. Like, yeah, Virgil Ortiz is just the tip of the iceberg of that division. Still got Tim Tszyu hanging around there. So, yeah. Why would he go into the danger zone? It ain't like that's Pacquiao or Mayweather or Trinidad and De La Hoya. There's some money motherfuckers in that division. Nah. Most of them, all low maintenance. The money fighters Crawford. Yeah, you got Spence there and stuff, but we got to see what he look like when we come back. So, of course, part of their plan is to hide out at welterweight because ain't nothing there. Because ain't nothing there. So, of course, it's easier time. And even when you got an easier time, you got guys who don't make the money that, you know, to make it a difficult fight where these fights should be doable on the regular network, they still don't want to fight. You know, Barzil makes some hella fire money on Netflix though, so. And he's probably gonna be brought back on another Jake Paul card because he stole the show. Right where Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, from what I hear, I didn't watch. So, interesting. But yeah, he's staying there because it's an easier time. We all know that. That's cool. You know, I don't know why he uttered, I want to go up to 54 anyway. People in the comments they say, why y'all saying Boots duck somebody at 54? Because he said that he wanted to go up to 154 pounds, and he wanted to, you know, I have more pop there, and I fight birds words. He said all that shit. And he said, you know, I'm comfortable at welterweight. You know, I'm good at welterweight. Motherfucker just running his mouth again. He just running his mouth. Motherfuckers weren't trying to fight. De La Hoya knew they weren't trying to fight from the beginning. Quick turnaround or not, he knew they weren't trying to fight. What's so funny, it's an easier time, and he's supposed to be the money man of the division, but they still don't want to make those fights. They still don't want to make those fights, which is crazy. Which is stupid crazy. So, yeah, like when you look at the fights, ain't none of them. They shouldn't even utter pay-per-view with anybody at 47 or below. You know, so you know, I don't get it. They talking about unification. I'm like, who the fuck is he fighting if everybody tied up? Barrio's tied up with being impossible Pacquiao. Brian Norman Jr. got Derek Quabass in this next fight. He coming off of hand injuries. You don't know what's gonna happen there. Got negotiated, couldn't get a deal done. Stay on this fight is mandatory. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So it is what it is. But yes, he's staying. I mean, I don't blame him going up to 54. rough, rugged fighters for the same amount of money you probably gonna get at welterweight. Girl, no, I'm gonna make the same money. I'd rather do to get the easier fights first. He's just another statistic at 54. Bunch of just rough and rugged guys up there. Well, man, but that is what it is. And let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Christian Chance, get notifications. Go live board, drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, cash up, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Check out the Welterweight Talk playlist. Hit the link tree, you can find me everywhere there. Don't forget, check out the Patreon, you won't be disappointed. Peace.